First things first, I've got to get Venom, who is down there, out of his cage so I can take everything out. So what I'm going to do is put him in a deli, or well, what they consider a deli, which is what they sell them in, and let him chill in that while I take his tank apart. So let's get him out and get him put up. I'll let y'all watch me do that, I guess. He's down there. I'll go ahead and get some stuff out of my way here. Just so it's something that he can't hide behind or under. I'll get a good look at him. It is secure in this. Anytime you pick up a snake in a container like this, you have to be careful of the air holes on the side, which I've added air holes in the top because when I tape the top, I go around the holes. Alright, so now that he's secure, I'm going to start breaking down the tank. As you can see, I took plants out some already, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rocks out. Okay, once you have your tank washed out, all that, you get the huge, which I wish I had one uncut in here to show you, but they're big, tall sheets of styrofoam. And you can cut them either by using a knife and being very careful. You can heat the blade and go through it, or you can even use a soldering iron to go through it. Might can even use a piece of string. So what you do is you need to measure your tank, both lengthwise, widthwise, for the amount of what you want to have land. Once you have that, then you want to cut just slightly shorter length and width than what you have, so that way you can go past the width of your tank and go down in without problem. My pieces are already cut. Have one right here to use in the front, and then my other pieces, which are already cut to size here. If you reuse your styrofoam, instead of using brand new every time, I recommend just taking a clean cloth and water, wiping it down because it's really porous, and if you use any bleach or anything, it's likely to get in and inspect. But you can just, redo it every time, but I prefer just to reuse mine. Okay, I'll move the camera here in just a second, and y'all can watch me put this down in here. And with styrofoam, if you're not careful, it breaks pretty easily. Hopefully you can get rid of it. This is a piece that actually got broke. So I'm going to put it on the bottom this time. It wasn't pieces on top. Now I layer mine 3 high. And it's roughly just a little over an inch in thickness. Hopefully you can see that really well. So it's just a little over an inch. And all you do is, since this is a piece that is broke, go ahead and put it down in here. And then get your styrofoam in. God, it's an awful sound. Just push it. Like so. There we go. And make sure it fits snugly down in here. I'm not worried about one little corner being out since obviously going on top. Take your other piece, put that in there, and it's going to seem like it's not going to go, but trust me, this stuff gives just a little bit, it'll go. And this is going to be my top pick this time around. And when you go to put it in, instead of trying to go in like this, if you do it at an angle, it's so much easier. Right. Now that I've got that, you really don't have to do what I did, which is take a piece like this and have it cut long ways, the wedge down in here. But I did it just so that it keeps out the risk of being any gaps where the snake can get back through here. Now, once your styrofoam's in, you're good to add your substrate. I shouldn't have to show y'all how to do that. Y'all should be able to do that yourselves. So, let me get that done, and then we'll put it back on. I wanted to show y'all real quick what kind of cypress mulch that I use. Garden Plus, the cypress mulch blend, retards weeds, retains moisture, la. And it's 2 cubic foot. See how big this bag is? This bag costs like $2.95. So it's like $3 and something change. Okay, you go into the pet store and you buy these teeny tiny little bags for like $7 that half the time won't even do a 10-gallon aquarium. I can do like 2 55-gallon tanks out of this shit. So, yeah. Alright, well, let me get this open and get things situated. Something else that I tend to do is if you're going to use rocks, is I put my rocks in first and then put my mulch in around it. Thought I might want to tell y'all that. And of course my big rock that acts as my land section in the water. As you can see, I've got my rocks in here. What's going to come next is I'm going to go ahead and put my plants in. And you see, these ain't nothing fancy, and these obviously did not come from a pet store. You can go to Dollar General or Hobby Lobby or Walmart, whatever. Buy these a hell of a lot cheaper than you're going to get at the pet store. And what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to your styrofoam. You're going to decide where you want it, and you're just going to push it straight down in there. Just like that. See? And there you have one plant in. As you can see now, bedding, all that is in. I'm missing my little stick if you can't tell. There it is. Alright, now that that's put back in, got all this over through here. You know, he's got a nice little basking area that he can just kind of chill and do whatever. So I'm going to show you the filter. And this is a tiny filter. I mean, it's supposed to do 130 gallons an hour, which is not bad. I've got one in one of my turtle tanks, and it really doesn't impress me. You can see I've got the little attachments on it that kind of do a little waterfall type deal. You can change the flow rate on the sides. It's okay. Not bad for a little old $10 filter that doesn't take up much room. As you see, it's a Via Aqua. There's all the information on that, if anyone's interested in it. Got it at Marine Depot online, so it's marinedepot.com. Not bad, you know, just for something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that little filter out. I'll go ahead and get my water in, and then put my filter in, get it started up, and then we'll go from there. Now, something that I forgot to mention is that water will go under, over, around, whatever the styrofoam. So don't expect because you have styrofoam there that everything's going to stay nice and hunky-dory dry because, well, shit don't work like that. As you can see, my filter is working. I've got it going up over my driftwood there to kind of give this cute little rain effect or whatever. So, not bad. I think he likes it.